Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Hayley and Allyson show here live on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your Echo. The command to get involved with the show, if you want to, this morning. If you are up at this ungodly hour, then let us know why. If you're watching even on an Echo show, the command to give to your device is the word "say," followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning. Or if you're listening on an audio only Echo, hop on to backchannel.tv and we can have a little chat to you there. I'm Hayley Ellis. This is Allyson June Smith.
Good Monday morning, everyone.
Monday morning. Allyson is in. Now, the reason, Allyson, you slightly look like a person who speaks on one of those crime reconstructions, where they sort of silhouette you out.
I know. To the side. I know. Because I'm in a hotel. Lovely, Hayley. Yeah, I'm in a hotel, and it's too dark in the room if I close the curtain, as we've discovered. Lighting in hotels. What is it? Why do they put lights in the strangest places in hotels? Like, okay, anywhere where there's a mirror, don't have a light. Let's have the lights all near the bathroom. It's so I'm trying to, believe it or not, everyone, this is the best lighting I could arrange.
So there you go, Allyson in a hotel in Newcastle because she was performing at a gig, Christmas extravaganza in Newcastle last night to 4,000 people, I believe, over 2 shows.
Yeah, it was great. And they were getting toys for kids, for Christmas, kids that, maybe didn't get a lot. And the first show, they raised over 6,000 toys. And then in the second show, it was over 15,000 toys that were brought in for kids.
Amazing.
So, phenomenal. So, and it's really a magical night because you see them gathering up the toys and then you see them take the toys and they're literally going to deliver the toys right then. And it's very beautiful and emotional. And
lovely night.
Yeah.
So there you go, Allyson in Newcastle this morning. As always, with us until 8 a.m. here on Backchannel is our lovely producer, Will.
Good morning. Good morning,
Will.
How are we doing?
We are good. William, how are you?
I'm okay, thanks. Yeah. I had a nice, relaxing weekend. I got all my Christmas shopping done. I went to the pub. Feeling good.
You never seem genuine when you're like, yeah, I'm good. I think it's always a question.
Okay.
I think
I'm okay. It's been a long everything.
Yeah,
but
there you go.
You're done your Christmas shopping.
I know. I bought my last presents. It was candles for my sister. Very happy with myself.
Amazing.
Well done, Will. It's a feat.
Thanks.
It's 12 days left now until Christmas, and I have got to get lots of presents.
The only problem is
12th day of Christmas. Hayley Buffer, everyone.
I need a boyfriend just to help me wrap presents.
You need a boyfriend because you want a present. That's what it is.
No.
Will.
Because wrapping presents on your own is difficult. You don't have enough hands. So I need a man in my life just to help me do that. After that, I'm not
put that on your Tinder bio. Need help wrapping presents.
Please, can you help me wrap my presents?
This is why I buy present bags now, because you can recycle them.
Yeah.
That's not so fun, though.
It's not as fun, Will, but it is a lot easier. There we go. Producer Will with us until 8 a.m. talking the big problems about wrapping up your Christmas presents. It's December the 13th. It is flying by now, Allyson. And it's famous birthdays today. Our celebrity listeners, are they listening? We don't know. We just presume that they are. It's Taylor Swift's birthday today.
Oh, Tay-Tay.
Tay-Tay is 32. Only 32 still. And look at all she's achieved. And there's ours, Allyson.
I know, I was going to say, shh.
32. Happy birthday, Taylor. Hope you are having a wonderful day. What do you buy Taylor Swift for a birthday? It'd be so hard, wouldn't it?
Honestly, I guess, I don't know, write her a poem? I don't know. I
would be pretty devastated if someone got me a poem. And that has actually happened before, Anyway, moving on. Jamie Foxx is 54 today. Happy birthday, Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
And Steve Buscemi is 64 today. Happy birthday to you all. If you are listening to the show, get in touch. Let us know what you'd like from your birthday. We'll see what we can do. Also, in the UK, US, in the UK, it's National Hot Chocolate Day today, Ali.
Is it? Are you a hot chocolate gal?
Sometimes, if I'm feeling low, I have a hot chocolate with a bit of whipped cream on. bit of marshmallow.
Oh, I love a
Woo!
marshmallow. Marshmallow to me is the key in hot chocolate. Yeah.
And what they do now in certain coffee shops, well, a specific coffee shop in the UK, is they make like special hot chocolates. So it's like Quality Street hot chocolates, and you can get these mint hot chocolates and everything. It's brilliant. So yeah, National Hot Chocolate Day in the UK today. So if you are listening this morning, instead of having a cup of tea or a cup of coffee to wake you up, have a hot chocolate. Seeing it's a national day. It's also World Violin Day today.
Well, I can't tell you how long I've been waiting for that. I think that's great. Hey, violinists, congratulations. Yep. Today's your day.
Today is your day because it's World Violin Day. If you have a violin and would like to play it live on air, let us know.
Let us know.
We need to fill 2 hours. We're here until 8 a.m, people. It's the Hayley and Allyson show. We have shows here all day on Backchannel. It's not just about us, Allyson, because after us is the wonderful Liv Harrison. She is here 8 till 9. 8 till 10 today even. After Liv is the Anthony Davis show at 12 till 2, and Hal Rudnick is here with his show, Your Pal Hal, 2 till 4. And like I say, Backchannel is the only place to interact with us, your hosts, so get involved with the show if you would like to this morning. The command to give to your Echo show is the word say. If you are watching us and can see lovely Allyson June Smith in her Newcastle hotel room. Is it a posh hotel you're in?
It is a posh hotel. I was going to show the view, but it's kind of blinding. I'm actually, you can see all the bridge. I have one, like the whole wall is a window. So it's like just a big, beautiful view of like all pretty bridges in Newcastle. And at night it was beautiful because it was all lit up. It's gorgeous. I really lucked out.
It's very pretty. Yeah, it's very pretty there. I was telling Allyson off very briefly. So this weekend I wasn't gigging because myself and Allyson are stand-up comics. I had a night off and I was arranged to meet up with the girls that I used to go to university with. We do it every year. And our Airbnb was booked, ready to arrive at 3 p.m. And as we arrived at 3 p.m, we rung because we couldn't get in the venue. And she's like, yes, unfortunately, you won't be able to stay there because it's flooded. So we had to arrange very quickly another place to stay. And obviously it's Christmas. Everywhere is full. So I ring it up and it was like a really bad nativity play because we're like, is there any room here? And then the first one was like, yeah, there is a room, but unfortunately it stinks of smoke. So that was one of our options, Allyson.
Great. Good start. Good start.
Good start. And the second option was bunk beds for children. You can stay there, but the bunk beds are for children. And, you know, as a woman who sleeps with a JML leg pillow, it's not the best option. So we went with the smoke-filled room. Really fun weekend.
Right.
Like being back in the 80s again.
Did it really stink? Was it very
Yes,
smoke?
It really did. Because we were like, it can't be that bad. Whoosh. It was like, yeah. So there we go. What a fun weekend we had. Coming up in today's show, though, Allyson, if you could do the jingle. Coming up in today's show, we are going to be doing the fun news stories from around the world, the stories that have piqued our interest, and we think that you will find a little bit amusing. Also, it's our 1-star film review. We've took a Christmas film that people have hated online, but what is the film? Let us know. You can make a guess. It's our agony aunties section. Are you going down some stairs, Allyson?
I am. I'm actually getting a pen.
Oh, right. Very subtle. We can say what you like about the Hayley and Allyson show, but professional is a word that isn't used at all. We're going to be solving your problems in the Agony Aunties section of the show. There's going to be a celebrity behind our advent calendar door. And finally, we end the show with a game of true or false, but it's a little bit competitive. That's all to come on the Hayley and Allyson show this morning here live on Backchannel.
There we go. That was great.
Brilliant. Really good, Allyson. Well done there.
Thank you. Thank you.
We've got a lot. Thank you. Like, I can't believe you're accepting. Thanks for that.
We've
got a lot coming up. A lot to pack in. And do get involved with the show if you are listening, because we love to hear from you. Also today, Allyson, I forgot to mention, on this very day, in 1996. So how old were you then, Allyson? 58, 57?
I would have been a young 43.
43. Jerry Maguire was released, starring
really? Today's Jerry Maguire. Write your, what is it? What did he write? It was
I've never seen it, I just know it's "Show me the money." That's the phrase.
You've never watched Jerry Maguire?
No.
Hayley, you got to watch Jerry Maguire. Will, have you watched Jerry Maguire?
He's watching it now. That's why he's like.
Sorry, I had it on now. No, yes, I watched it once. My mum made me watch it. Very forgettable.
Really?
Well, I don't remember anything about it other than "Show me the money."
I gotcha. Yeah, it's interesting because I'm not, the Tom Cruise, fine. That was one movie I thought had some. Yeah, I don't know. I say if you have some time to kill one day, guys, give it a go again. That's what I say.
Okay.
Thanks, Allyson. That was Allyson June Smith's movie review here on Backchannel.
Oh
give
my
it
god!
Give it a go.
I would leave it more than 1 star. I would give it more than 1 star.
Very kind of you, Will. Very, very kind. Producer Will there. Off he goes back to his box room. Yes, it is now time on the Hayley and Allyson show for our news stories. We have a look at the news stories from around the world and we pick the ones, or producer Will does because he preps the show, but we take credit for it. We are going to look at the news stories around the world that have amused us this morning, and this is an absolute belter, Allyson, because a Saudi camel beauty pageant has cracked down on cosmetic enhancements. That's right, they have a beauty pageant in Saudi for camels. Imagine if we entered and we never even got through, and all the rest are camels. You'd be devastated, wouldn't you? More than 40 camels. Oh my God, oh my days. Oh, more than 40 camels have been disqualified from Saudi Arabia's beauty pageant for receiving Botox injections and other cosmetic enhancements. Yeah. We're talking camels, people.
Yeah.
Camels are having Botox.
And fillers. They got a lot of fillers because I guess certain features of their faces, right? So they want to make, yeah, it's true. I'm like, oh gosh, you don't want to look like the girls who look like a duck. You're a camel. Don't look like a duck. Look like a camel.
Yeah. Well, do you know why they're doing this? Because the prize money is huge for this camel competition. So the camel contest is a highlight of the King Abdulaziz Camel Festival, where a 66 million, which is 45 million in UK money, in prize money, is at stake. 45 million. What's that in dollars? About $35 million. Now, what they're looking for in a prize camel is long, droopy lips, a big nose, and a shapely hump. We are talking camels here this morning. If you've just tuned in, don't worry. But that's what they're looking for. And judges use advanced technology to uncover tampering with camels on a scale not seen before. So they examine them, their heads, necks, and torsos were then scanned with X-ray and 3D ultrasound machines to check that they haven't been. I mean, unbelievable, isn't it? That you're having Botox your camel, but £45 million for.
Blown away by that. I mean, it's one thing that we choose to do it to ourselves, right? As human beings, look, you have a choice. But to start, those poor camels, they're so.
I know.
Have you ever ridden a camel? Have you ever been near a real camel?
Yeah, I did go to Egypt and we did ride a camel, which now I wouldn't do. Looking back, I was quite young, and now I'd be like, no, because I felt a bit tight afterwards. Because I had put on a bit of weight and it did struggle to lift its neck, which isn't what you want to see, is it really?
I was going to say, when the camels get up, they make that noise too. It doesn't matter. They're just like, and you're like, okay.
I was like, yeah, I don't think I think it's struggling with my weight. Yeah, the poor camels go through enough, and now they're injecting them with Botox. I mean, it is really, really cruel. And as the animal rights group PETA have described, it's a cruel farce. But yeah, I mean, do you think they have a bikini round?
Probably.
Do you think they have to say that they want world peace? I mean,
they absolutely do. Swimsuit competition, world peace. We've got our 2 hump category. We've got our 3 hump category. We've got poor camels.
But have you ever entered a beauty pageant? Were they big in Canada growing up?
Do you know what? I never did a beauty pageant. Thank you for even thinking I could be in one, Hayley. Thank you very much for asking that. I appreciate it. No, I was never in a beauty pageant, but I did take one of those, so Merle Norman is a cosmetic company in North America, and they had you could take a makeup class, like a model makeup class. So I did that when I was young. I'm sure my parents were like, yeah, it's $20. Go
Get
learn
out the
how to
house.
put on makeup. So I did that. So I did take a modeling course, everyone.
Oh, look at AJ there. Yeah, no, modelling things aren't really that big in the UK, especially not for me as a child, because I had a big fringe and big glasses. Wouldn't have gone down well, but there we go.
Hey,
Camel.
there's nothing wrong with a big fringe and glasses. Can we just
just realised who I was talking to, the queen of fringes and glasses.
Here we go. I live in my fringe, and my glasses are now permanently part of my face. That's hilarious. Yeah.
There she is. We are talking camel beauty pageants this morning. Yes, we are. You're not imagining it. If you've just tuned in, we are talking beauty pageants for camels here on the Hayley and Allyson show, here till 8 a.m. We're talking the news stories. Have you sorry, Allyson, I made her laugh and squirt a coffee out this morning, which is a great sign.
I didn't know. I didn't realize we were a breakfast show, Hayley. Join Hayley and the Al.
Hayley and Allyson. Talking sports. Imagine me and you on a sports show. So what are they doing now, Allyson? I don't know. I think they're sort of like
someone's kicking a ball. I think they're kicking a ball.
I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
There's a story in Yahoo this morning. Oh, here's producer Will.
Sorry, I have to tell you the story about the one time in my broadcasting career that I had to do sports commentary. It was the most awkward, difficult, just horrendous 90 minutes of my life. It was at my college varsity game.
Football.
Yeah. Or like soccer, like British football.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, Will, you're gonna have to go and do the commentary on the football." I was like, "What?" And it was just awful. I was like, "Okay, now he's got the ball, and now he's kicked it over there. He's now it's gone over that line, which is bad." I was just hideous. If I can, I'm going to dig it out the recording.
Oh, we should play that on the show, shouldn't we? We should play Will's commentary.
Honestly, it's incredible that I ever worked in media ever again.
Well, do you know what we should do?
Become a fisherman after that.
As a prize for the Hayley and Allyson show one day, if you send us footage of your soccer match, we'll voice over it with his commentary. Sure. I'd love to see it.
And there's a guy running, and another guy stop the ball.
That man seems to have fallen over, which is bad.
I think that's bad. I think it's bad. Producer Will there doing the commentary. I can imagine. Producer Will, get him to do commentary for your sports event here on the Hayley and Allyson show. We're talking the news stories this morning, and on Yahoo News was a story of a New York City woman's coffee table was discovered to be part of a dance floor from ancient Roman emperor. So, Allyson, do you have more on this story, please?
So she got this. They bought it's basically a tile, a mosaic tile, a large mosaic tile, and she made it into a table. And then somebody saw it online and informed this woman that this is the mosaic was commissioned by a Roman emperor, Caligula. You're welcome, everyone. For one
Sorry,
of
Allyson, what was the name again? Sorry.
It was Caligula. And it was
how to pronounce it. Get in touch here on the Hayley and Allyson show.
Just say to your device and then say Caligula. But it was for one of his large party ships. So this was actually part of the dance floor. So people would dance on this. And now this is her table. Yeah, it was and I started to laugh about that because I was like, oh, years to come. Is there someone who's going to have a piece of a pyramid nightclub that has turned into their coffee table? You can still feel the original stickiness from the alcohol many years ago. But yeah, literally this was like a nightclub floor, and it's a piece of it. And she was like, and it is beautiful. I mean, and they could tell because the coloring of the marble, there were specialists who saw this and they were like, oh my goodness, that is a very rare. Yeah, so I just thought it was absolutely.
How much is it? Is it worth? Does it say in the article anywhere how much her coffee table is worth? Probably more than my house, if it's part of a Roman floor.
It doesn't say. I don't see any. I haven't seen any money. No, it's just all about the history and how, people thought it was gone, right? There was no evidence of anything like this existing until this Italian marble
Do you
specialist saw
think,
it.
because she's been using this as a coffee table, I hope she's been using coasters, because
I
could
was
you
going to say
imagine?
all the years it's lasted, and then all of a sudden you've ruined it with like your coffee rings so that's why
Yeah.
everyone use coasters. You never know what you're putting your drink on. It could be a life-changing piece of furniture at that point.
We
But
are talking the news stories here on the Hayley and Allyson show this morning. If you have seen a news story that's a bit fun, we like to do the fun ones. We don't like to look at the ones that are actually happening, that are quite, because it's very serious at the minute what's going on in the world. So we like to distract you with a little bit of fun in the news stories. And if you've seen a news story that you think's a bit fun, let us know. The command to give to your device, if you are watching us on the live show, is the word "say" followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning, within reason, please. Or if you are listening on an audio-only echo, hop onto backchannel.tv. You can type in whatever you'd like to tell us there as well. And here we go. Another news story I've seen, and this is an amazing one. So, a climber was climbing Mont Blanc. Mont Blanc? Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah.
In 2013. So it's a mountain in France. And he found a load of emerald and sapphire stones on the mountain.
And like loads. When you look at the picture, it's like a huge bag full.
Yeah, it's not like just one or two, lots of emeralds. So he had to hand them in because he's obviously a very honest climber. He's handed all these jewels in. And now, this was in 2013, now they've said the authorities can't find the original owner. So he's allowed to keep half of them. So he's got $84,000 worth of jewels. I mean, I don't understand like how you'd sell them on, because they're going, right, you can keep these jewels. You can't put sapphires on eBay, can you?
No, I think, Hayley, you'd have to go to a jeweler and probably
Right, okay.
sell
That
it
makes
to
sense. Now you say it like that, Allyson, that makes utter sense.
Put it out there. How much would you guys pay for an emerald? I'm just
I
wondering.
was just going to put it on a Facebook Marketplace. Emeralds for sale. Get them quick. But yeah, so he was climbing this mountain. I mean, the fact that who's walked up a mountain with a bag of emeralds for a start? Because this is it's the tallest mountain in Western Europe. So someone's walked up there with a bag of gems.
Well, do you know what it was? It was a plane crash. There was a plane crash. Yes.
Wow.
Years before that. And I think people went missing. Like it was an intense plane crash. But these jewels had been on the plane. So this gentleman just went on a hike and found these jewels from this plane crash, and was honest and went forth and said, here, and again, that is true honesty, because you could have just cut and run, so well done, hiker. That gives me motivation. I'm gonna hike up a mountain for some emeralds.
Imagine, I mean, what have we found when we're hiking up mountains, other than the fact that I get a stitch? I mean, I'm not going to I'd love to now. Imagine me and you just getting the metal detectors out on the mountain. Near us is Snowdon. You can do the Three Peaks Challenge, Allyson, but in the UK. But we're not going to.
No.
There you go. Good morning. It is the Hayley and Allyson show here till 8 a.m. talking the news stories from around the world. Allyson, have you seen any more news stories this morning that have made you have a little bit of a giggle?
Well, I truly have. I don't know if this is a giggle, but there was in Canada, and I don't know if I've mentioned this before.
I don't think you have.
I'm Canadian. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Oh, wow. Yeah, is that where they held the 1988 Olympics?
That was the year also who was in the Olympics that year, Hayley?
A Jamaican bobsleigh team and Eddie the Eagle.
There we go.
You've not mentioned it. It's just a fact.
I never mentioned it. So a man in Ontario, I'm trying to find the exact Muskoka. So Muskoka in the town of Gravenhurst, which I have been in. I have done a show in Gravenhurst. Muskoka is a beautiful area, a little bit more rural. There aren't quite as many people. And a 67-year-old gentleman got charged. Basically, he was in a bit of a collision with someone else. Didn't realize it because he's 67. And not that that's old, but for some reason, they're like a 67-year-old. And so he had a bit of I don't know exactly how much of a collision it was, because this gentleman didn't notice. And then the cops found him later because they were looking for him. And he was eating chicken wings at an intersection. having some chicken wings, finishing off his chicken wings. And
I
when
thought
they
you meant
approached
like in a
our
chicken house, but he's in the car at an intersection eating just chicken wings.
eating chicken wings, and they approached him, they're like, you were involved in the collision? And he was like, was I? Unaware. Yeah.
And it's probably because his hands were so greasy. They're just the wheels spinning
They're just
round,
slipping all over the place.
slipping off the wheel.
Yeah.
Wow.
The motor vehicle had failed to remain after colliding with a vehicle on Muskoka Road. So I'm pretty sure this guy was like, was I?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I couldn't see the collision because a chicken bone was in front of my eyes at the time, officer. Did I ever tell you this story about when I got pulled over by the police? So I just
No.
passed, nothing bad, I wasn't eating at the wheel or anything worse. I just passed my test and I went to pick up a car. Now, when you have your driving test in the UK, you do your driving test in a really fancy car. So you've learnt to drive in a nice car, new car. And then I went to pick up my first car, which was absolute rubbish. It was like driving a tin can or a roller skate. And I was panicking because I'm driving this home, and my partner at the time was sat in the car, and the car sort of shuddering a bit because I was trying to get used to driving this old car. And the police pulled me over and was like, do you know why I've pulled you over? And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, you're driving really badly. And I was like, he was really rude, actually, very rude. I was like, I just passed my test. I just passed my test. He goes, well, maybe you shouldn't have. That's what he said to me, Allyson.
Wow.
But yes, yeah, but there you go.
Well, you're not going to get better with that sort of encouragement, are you?
No, I'm not. If anything, then I had to drive off, and I was even more panicky because he was
terrified.
behind me still.
Because he's going to follow you, and you're like, 3, what is
Yeah.
it? 3 and 9. Keep your heads at 3 and 9. Stay focused. Look ahead.
Check the rearview mirror. Check the rearview mirror.
Breathe.
Yeah.
Don't forget to breathe. Remember to breathe. Like, that's so stressful. Oh, Hayley, I'm sorry that happened to you. I was a very bad driver when I started. I rear-ended 3 people in a row. I'm not even lying. It was like,
wow,
rear-ended one person, and then a month later, rear-ended another person. Same road. I was teaching, and it was a busy motorway that I would have to drive to. So I rear-ended 2 people. The third rear-ending happened again on that same road, closer to the school, and I actually rear-ended
maybe
one of
you
my
should have took a detour, Allyson, and not on that road.
There was no choice. I had to go. I rear-ended one of my students' parents. So well done, me as a teacher. They were fortunately, their kid loved me, and their kid wasn't doing school, so I was the only teacher, and they were like, Miss Smith, it's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. I was like,
as they're holding their necks, Miss.
Don't worry, I wasn't a driving instructor, though, everyone. I was only teaching drama. Don't you worry.
There we go. Yeah. And that's why she's now a stand-up comedian and not a teacher because of a legal battle with a parent.
Sorry, guys. I was just eating some chicken wings while I was driving to school. And
do you know that when I've had to write drama with cars because when you first start out, like you say, you just buy what you can afford. And one day my doors iced up because of the cold weather. I couldn't get in the door. So I had to get, and the only thing that would open is the boot. And this was when I was working. I had a very professional job at the time. This was like doing mentoring in schools. And I could only get in through the boot. And I had to leave the school. And if anyone's seen me to this day, I would be absolutely mortified. I had to climb in through the boot in this school car park.
Oh my God, I hope everyone saw you because that's the most joyous thing ever. No,
is that Miss Alice climbing in the boot? Yes.
You guys just find direction. Let me help you. Okay, I'm just going to. All right, goodbye, everyone. Girl in the boot. That's so brilliant.
Truly awful. This is the Hayley and Allyson show. We are here till 8 a.m. Coming up is the 1-star movie review. Stick around. We're going to be talking about a film that people have universally panned online, but it doesn't mean it's a bad film.
Nope.
Who knows? We're going to be reading those out, followed by our agony auntie section after that. So if you have a problem you'd like us to solve, then let us know now because we'll be doing those problems very shortly. Quick disclaimer, we're not trained therapists. We probably will give you bad advice. But if you want it, it's here and it's free.
But it's free. Exactly. It's free, everyone.
The command to give to your device if you're watching us on an Echo show is the word say, or if you're listening on an audio only Echo, hop on to backchannel.tv. You can type your problem in there. But now it is the 1-star film review, a staple here on the Hayley and Allyson show. We take reviews that people have left online for a film today. And it's a film that they've given 1 stars to. So several people online have given this film 1 stars. Doesn't mean it's a bad film. It could be a brilliant film. Just that these people are very, very angry. We like to read out their reviews, and then we would love it if you would make a guess to see if you know what the movie is. It's a Christmas film today, so there's a little clue off the bat for you. Allyson, if you would like to read the first review.
I would love it.
Yeah, here on the Hayley and Allyson show, we like to give each other a little bit of motivations. We just don't want to read out an angry review. We want to make it a little bit different. So Allyson is a trained drama teacher. So what I like to do is give her motivation on how to do the read. Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready. Hayley, what is my
Yes.
motivation?
You're a man called Terry.
Mhm.
And as he's telling us this review, he's eating a sandwich with prawns in.
Okay.
Whenever
Here we
you're
go.
ready,
Terry.
Allyson.
Sandwich with prawns in. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm eating the
I don't know if I think maybe I should change it because that is not a sound anyone wants to hear.
Okay, wait. Let me do more of a prawn sound. Okay, that does not sound like a prawn. I'm sorry, no more eating. Okay, Terry's just holding Terry's just holding the prawn sandwich beside him.
He's holding it, yes.
I can smell my prawn sandwich. I guess this movie right at the beginning, so there was no need to continue. I tried to watch it, but it was just so dull. My sandwich. Every moment was boring and unnecessary. When I skipped to the end, I found out I was right and thought the whole movie was pointless. The Christmas theme is a nice touch, though. And Henry Golding was fun. I suggest watching other romantic comedies because I didn't laugh once or get attached to the characters. The ending sucked and made the whole movie feel stupid. Now, into this sandwich I go.
Thank you. Allyson, what is the movie? Some clues there. Christmas film, we've already said. Henry Golding is in it. He guessed the ending. Well, yes, because you skipped to the ending to watch it. You said the whole movie is bad, but then you've skipped to see if you were right. Anyway, what is the movie? If you would like to make a guess to be in with a chance of Allyson June Smith singing you a Christmas-based song this morning, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess. Or if you're listening on an audio-only echo, you can hop onto backchannel.tv, type your answer in that way. We're going to read another review now. Another person has left this film 1 star. I will read the review. Allyson, how would you like me to read?
Hayley, I would like you to read this as though you are working at a drive-through burger place and you are the person, talking to the people through the speaker. All right.
Okay. I have actually done that, by the way. I did actually do that.
Well, then your name is Hayley and you work at a drive-through. Yeah, but you're tired. Always remember you're tired.
Okay. Hello, in out and about burger. Yes, please. Can I take your order? I don't know where to start. It's just an awful movie. Clark does such a bad role. I kind of waited for the moment where I go, oh, she's cute and nice about her character. Just annoying from start to finish. Even though it's meant to be from the bottom to the nice girl kind of story, the ghost factor was fine. But just none of the actors fit in the roles. 2 burgers and a fries. Yeah, one moment. This movie with another cast, with a redone script, might be an okay holiday movie, but this, no. Do not hire the director and writer anymore. What is the film? What is the film? We know it's some sort of ghost factor in there. We know it stars Henry Golding, and we know it's a Christmas theme. If you know what the film is or think you know and would like to make a guess, if you're watching on an Echo show, the command to give to your device is the word say, or hop onto backchannel.tv on your phone. If you're on an audio only Echo, we are reading out 1 star reviews that people have left for a Christmas film. But what is it?
What is the movie? I have to be honest. I've never seen this movie. I have not seen this movie. So what I'm willing to put out here, Hayley, is do you want me to read the next 2 reviews? I will read both of the reviews, and you just help us to highlight the points that might help people figure it out. Because as I don't know the movie, I can't highlight valuable points. So I am happy to do the reads if you
Absolutely,
want to
Allyson. Yes, you can do the reads. Okay, so here we go.
Right.
if you'd like to read the next review.
Okay.
Two reviews.
Okay.
The first review, 1-star review, and I'd like you to be a woman called Edna.
Okay, yep.
Yep. She is 68.
Okay.
And she's her boss is dictating this review to her. She's a receptionist, and her boss is dictating this review for her. So this is her taking the notes of the review.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. My name is
Here we
Edna.
go.
Edna.
Your name is Edna. Doing a review.
I had seen the bad reviews, but thought how bad could it really be with such good actors and the music of George Michael ? Well, let me tell you, it's bad. Despite taking place at Christmas and being set in a Christmas shop, it didn't feel Christmassy at all. There was hardly any plot, but what plot there was predictable. The rest of it was just meandering out of place, period. And their justification for all the George Michael music is that she is a fan, which is mentioned at the beginning and never again. So it wasn't really built into the plot, and the songs they chose to use had nothing to do with what was happening at the time. So it ended up being weird background music, period. Not really the tribute it was advertised to be. Just go listen to George Michael's greatest hits. It will be far more enjoyable, period. Do you see how I did that? I was trying to
You did a brilliant read. You did a brilliant
Thank
read
you.
there, Allyson.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
done. Yes, lots of clues there. Huge, big clues. It's based on the music of George Michael. What? It's a Christmas film starring Henry Golding with a ghost. What is the film? The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess, or you can go to backchannel.tv, type your answer in there. We are doing the 1-star movie review. Allyson is doing a wonderful job of the reads, people. If you think you know from Alyson's wonderful reading, then get in touch. You can win a song from Allyson June Smith. As always, we give away the big, big gifts. And what greater gift than the gift of a song?
Massive. And basically what we're going to do to record all of these songs. And at the end of the year, I'm going to release an album for all our listeners who participate. It's going to be great, everyone. It's going to be great.
Yeah, real great. Who will buy it? Who knows? There we go. Another review. Allyson, if you'd like to read this review for me.
I would love to read this. Yeah.
Another 1-star review from another person online who's very angry about this film. Huge clues in this one. If you don't get it from this, you've probably not seen the film like Allyson. If you haven't already got it, we've given you the major clues already. Allyson, if you would like to read this.
Yes.
As a character from the film Pride and Prejudice.
Great. No problem. I like that you're just choose a character and go with it.
Yep.
Wow. This must be one of the worst Exorcist movies I have ever seen. It has absolutely nothing positive going for itself. The main couple doesn't suit itself at all. Casting Emma Thompson as a Ukrainian mother is such a mishap. Absolutely zero fun in synopsis. A complete waste of time.
Well done, Allyson. There we go. Emma Thompson is in this film. It's a Christmas movie starring the music of George Michael. Can't give you any more clues, but can we? We can. We can basically tell you what it is.
We can spoon feed you. Here we go. If you haven't done it already.
Go. It was released in Christmas 2019, so it's a recent Christmas movie. It gets 6.5 out of 10 on IMDb. It is written by George Michael. It's not written by George Michael. It stars the music of George Michael. Producer Will. Who's it actually written by? It's written by 2 women. I think Emma Thompson was one of the people who wrote it along with... Oh, it's another act, and I can't think of her name. Producer Will, if you could find that out for me, I would appreciate it. And it's the plot is Kate is a young woman subscribed to a bad decision. She's working as an elf in a year-round Christmas store. It's not good for the wannabe singer. However, she meets Tom there and her life takes a new turn. What is the Christmas film? The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess. If you don't know it, you probably haven't seen it because we have told you every little fact about that film. But what is it? Get in touch. Let us know. I'm just trying to find out.
I got another hint. I got a good hint. I've never seen the movie, but I'm gonna drop this out. All I'm gonna say, everyone, is it's not the first Christmas.
Oh, what could it be? The producer will have just found out. Bryony Kimmings was the other writer, wasn't it? Along with Emma Thompson.
Okay, I'd just like to say that George Michael does get a writing credit.
He does, yeah. You're quite, I can see where you've got that info from. Yeah, because he features the songs of George.
So I was right. So I've done my job properly.
Okay.
Could we just get that on the record, please, Hayley?
All I'm saying is you could just go back to commenting on sports games.
If you could I just need you to.
I can see where you've got that information from, Will. So yes, I will.
Kids, go back to your rooms. Go back to your rooms, kids. No more. Look at.
Sorry, Ally.
All right.
Thanks, producer Will. There we go. What is the film? What is the film? It's not a first Christmas. It's a.
What do you think, everyone?
The command to give to your device is the word say. Please make a guess, because Allyson needs to get this song out of her lungs. Or if you're
true, I'm like, it's on the tip of my tongue.
It's there. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, head to backchannel.tv, type your answer in there. We're going to give you 5 more seconds to make a guess. Otherwise, it's a rollover for our Allyson, and she will be doing a Meatloaf type 20-minute song at the end of the show. And that's your decision. That's your decision.
Is that my decision? Is that what I decided?
So there we go. We are talking the 1-star movie review. 10 more seconds. I'm extending it as we go to get your guesses in. What is the film? It stars the music of George Michael. It's a Christmas film starring Emilia Clarke, Emma Thompson, Henry Golding. It was released in 2019. It features the music of George Michael. It's not about your first Christmas. It's about your... Just say it to your device. The command to give is the word say, followed by.
And it's not your final Christmas. It's not your final Christmas.
Oh, Allyson, we'd be great on quiz shows, wouldn't we? We'd just give them the answers. Imagine us on like Jeopardy. What do you think it is? Could it be this? The answer, Allyson, is...
Last Christmas.
It was last Christmas, everybody. Last Christmas.
Now I have not seen it. Is it a good Christmas look, Hayley?
Well, I've not seen it, but we did have a massive spoiler in those things about the ending, so I apologise for that. I've just realised.
So hey, everyone.
I've not seen it. One of our maybe you know him, a comedian was in the film called Bilal Safar, who's one of my pals. He had a little part in it.
Aww.
Yeah, so I haven't seen it, and I do need to watch it because he's in that as her landlord, Emilia Clarke's landlord, I think. But there you go. That was the 1-star movie review. We will be back tomorrow where we basically tell you the answer to the quiz. If you would like to get involved with us here on Backchannel, which is the only place, by the way, to listen, watch and interact with us, your hosts, via your device, the command to give is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning, within reason. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, if you go to backchannel.tv on your phone, you can type in whatever you would like to tell us there. Good morning. We are here until 8 a.m. It is now time for our Agony Aunties section, where myself and Allyson are your glamorous younger aunties, much, much younger than what we look. And we are trying to solve your problems. We are not trained therapists, as a disclaimer. Some of this advice that we sometimes give can be quite bad and ruin friendships. But if you want it, let us know. If you would like us to attempt to solve your problem this morning, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your problem, or go to backchannel.tv, like I said, on your phone, and you can type your problem in there. But first, Allyson, first problem, would you like to try and attempt to answer?
I would. I just also like to put a little thing out there. If you think you have some advice to pass on about these problems, by all means, do get involved. Let us know. I see some of our listeners out there. Frosty saying, "Good morning. We are just about to do some advice giving. So if you think you have any advice you could add to these problems, by all means, just jump on in. Like Hayley said, it's very easy to get involved, and let's help these people with some of these issues. So Hayley, first problem, let's do it. I'm excited.
This is from Dash in Tennessee. Good morning, Dash, if you are listening. He said, my son is back living with me from university while he finds a job that can support him. But while he's been at uni, he's picked up some terrible habits. He's lazy, messy, and rude, and I want to kick him out. Merry
Ooh.
Christmas from your dad. Yes. So, Allyson, you will give some good advice for this, and then I will have my say.
Well, what's interesting to me is, let's be honest here, Dash. Was your son lazy, messy, and rude before he went to university? And did you just forget while he was away? And has he come back and just you're like, oh yeah. Look, I think, Dash, you need to have a discussion with your son and speak to him about the habits that are aggravating you, because it sounds to me these are going to be habits that if he takes them into future relationships, whether it be with roommates, whether it be with a girlfriend or boyfriend or partner, these are things that, they will affect a relationship. It will affect I remember the first person I moved into with in university, and she was very good at communicating and I remember one day I was not a very clean person, and not clean, tidy. I'm not a tidy person. And I would take a shower, leave the bath mat on the floor, walk out. And I remember her being like, so is that what you do? You just leave the bath mat? And I was like, oh yeah, what do you do? And she's like, I just like to hang it over the bathtub. And I was like, I started hanging it over the bathtub. And so I think sometimes just having a discussion without it being an attack, just bringing up some things, but also you're his dad. You can get right in there. You're a parent. You have every right in the world to be like, hey, tidy it up, clean it up. No one's going to want to live with you. But I think, Dash, you have every right in the world just to say, I don't care for this. I can't handle it. And in the future, other people are going to feel the same. So I'm doing you a favor by bringing this up now. That's what I think, Dash. I think just be direct, honest, help your kid out. Yeah.
I mean, basically what I would do, Dash, is just threaten to up his rent or charge him rent. That'll soon get him being tidy around the place. Because if you tell a student they're going to need to start paying for stuff, then they won't want to. So yeah, I mean, obviously at university, no one really cares about the cleaning, or well, not many people. People I lived with didn't. But yes, yeah, just threaten him. Say, I'm gonna start charging you rent if you start treating this place like a hotel. Classic parent line.
Yeah, I like that. But do it. Follow through, Dash. That's the other thing. Don't throw around these threats and not follow through. And I would say the more mess he makes, the more you have to be like, get him to clean even more, so he understands the less mess he makes, there's less repercussions, there's less things that need to be done. The more mess he makes, then you give him even more chores, and you have every right, because he's not paying you a dime.
And also, Dad, what you could do is say that you're going to join TikTok. If he doesn't start cleaning up, you're going to do TikToks of his mess. Oh,
you're going to
humiliation
show him. That's good.
Of a parent being on TikTok for a start, let alone doing dances with the mess that you made. Oh, the humiliation alone from you joining TikTok will be enough for him to clean up. I tell you now, Dash. Do it.
I know you're being funny, Hayley, but I think that's a tremendous idea. Publicly shame him for his filth.
Yes, do a little TikTok dance. Oh, no, just about all the dishes.
Just so you know, everyone, Hayley is a parent, so we do know her parenting skills. Embarrass your child till they behave.
TikTok. I told my nephew I was going to do a video on TikTok, and honestly, he cringed that much. His back hasn't been straight since. Another problem solved here on the Hayley and Allyson show. If you have a problem that you would like us to discuss, and the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us. If you're watching us on an Echo show and can see Allyson in her lovely hotel in Newcastle in the UK, and I look like I'm in some sort of Swedish spa with this background, but I'm not. I'm in Liverpool in the UK. Raining, miserable day. Ali, another problem. Frank from Utah has been in touch. He says, my mother and I have always been close, but recently, as I've moved into my 30s, she started to make more and more comments about my body and the way that I look. We hear you, Frank. These comments make me uncomfortable, and frankly, I don't think it's her place. How do I confront her about this new habit? Allyson.
All right.
June.
Yeah. Look, there is something about this, because I do find that, like, my boyfriend, his parents have started to do this. Now he's, in his 30s, mid to late 30s. And they really do pipe up their opinions on like, oh, I'm putting on a bit of timber. I mean, they would never say it to me. Here's the other thing. I think men get it even more.
Mm-hmm.
I think parents feel they can really say it to a man. With women, I'm sure they still do it. I mean, my parents do, but I think it's a little bit more delicate. But I think men, people really feel that they just have the right to say whatever to you. So I think you should simply say to your mom, if I was to say this back to you, and I want you to say the same thing back to your mom that she says to you, whatever your parents say to you, I want you to say it right back to them and then go, and would it be acceptable if I spoke to you like that? Let them hear what it is they're saying so they understand what they're doing is body shaming. Again, because if you said it to them, they'd be shocked. They'd be horrified. So I think that's what you should do. Repeat back exactly what they say to you to them.
Very good advice, Allyson. I like what you're doing there. And you're going
Thank
more
you.
and more blurry. Like I've had 4 or 5
I
drinks. I'm
know,
staring at you in a nightclub.
Sorry, everyone. Let me fix this. Here we go.
I feel like, we've had a little Christmas drink and I'm thinking, what does she look like?
Hey, it's me. This is me.
By the way, if you are watching her, we've done a special effect where you can see the effects of alcohol on a night out when looking at Allyson June Smith. There she is. Yeah, I don't know what's happened there, but there you go.
Sorry, guys.
Stick with us. She's as beautiful as ever, we can guarantee. It's just the camera.
I'm even prettier right now, everyone.
Hey, she's back. There she is. Allyson. Maybe it was just my eyes and everyone else is like, what are we talking about? I do need to go for an eye check. Yeah, I've had family members make comments when I've gained weight, mainly my granddad, and he's in his 80s. And so people go, he's just old. I was like, yeah, we can not say stuff about me. But yes, I think you're right, Allyson. Really good advice from you. Just repeat back what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. Mm-hmm. I can't comment. I can't make a joke about it. There we go. So we are talking your problems here today on the Hayley and Allyson show. If you would like to get in touch, the command to give to your device if you are watching on an Echo show is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us within reason, because we will block it if it is bad. Also, the command to give to your phone is if you head to backchannel.tv, you can type in whatever you would like to tell us there this morning. The command to give to your device, as always, is say. Get involved with the show. We are here until 8 a.m. on the Hayley and Allyson show. This morning, we're talking your problems currently. So, Allyson, Nina from Pennsylvania.
Yes.
She said, my husband has recently taken up painting and is finding some mild success, lots of likes on social media and even some interest in selling some pieces. The problem is that I've wanted to be an artist all my life and I've been chasing this for a long time. How do I still show my support and manage my jealousy?
Okay, you know what? This, Nina, I can relate to this, and I think it is hard because when I started comedy, I had a boyfriend who was, and he was just naturally very funny. Like he was very funny, but I was in a relationship with him and I loved him, and it is a skill of learning how to separate the two things. Okay, so I think you should take this as you are inspired, although it feels a little hard because you're like, oh God, he's getting all this attention. But what you should see this as really deep down inside, Nina, I think this means you really do want to explore your creativity and get back into your artistic work. So instead of giving it that negative, jealousy, because that's a negative thing, I want you to turn it around. You know what? Feelings are going to be my inspiration to get back into something that I want to feel fulfilled with and I want to be inspired by. So I want you to look at these feelings as actually a positive thing, the silver lining. You figured out, I want to get back into, or I want to really begin looking into my artistic life. And so just remember the negative feeling that comes first. You have the ability to shift and make it into a fueling drive for something positive within your own life. So Nina, good for you for acknowledging these feelings. And again, I think you just need to rechannel them and get into that artistic thing that you've always wanted to do, because deep down inside you are proud of him and you are happy for him. Because you know what? Your husband's going to be a happier and better person doing these things that he loves. And then it's just going to make your relationship better. So Nina, this is your chance. Now's your time. You got one life to live. Get out there, start finger painting or whatever it is you want to do. Whatever. I don't know why I went finger painting. It's very fun.
I don't know why you did, Allyson. It's very
fun.
Yeah. Good advice from our Allyson there, Nina. Yeah, I wouldn't like that either, Nina. I've got to be honest with you because I'm a very competitive person. But on the plus side, if his shop does well, his like online stuff getting lots of likes, then he can recommend you when you start to do it, and you get a bit of business already, Nina. So look at it
Exactly.
as he's sorting your audience for you.
That's a great way to look at it, Hayley. He's bringing in people ahead of time. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you. It is now time for the show where Allyson answers a question that our lovely producer Will has. Hi, Will.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Thanks, Hayley. This question comes from Lily.
Mm-hmm.
Lily is in Missouri. And this is Lily's problem. Lily says, ever since I agreed to be a bridesmaid for a close friend, she's become an absolute bridezilla. She's full of demands, but she shoots down anything that I suggest. How do I resign as a bridesmaid? What a great question. How do you deal with a difficult bride, Ally? Have you ever been a bridesmaid?
Yeah, I have. Look at me. No. Yes, I have. My friend got married, but again, my friend and I, the wedding, marriage. Okay, so a marriage to me was the big deal. A wedding is a party. So for us, I knew she wanted to get married. So we were celebrating her marriage. And so I arranged, a girls' party to celebrate that. But it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal. And she is not a bridezilla. So I was very lucky. I feel like, here's the thing. If you resign as a bridesmaid, you may be resigning as a friend.
You're resigning as a friend.
Yeah.
But is that a bad thing?
Well,
Yeah.
I think there needs to be, as we always say, a conversation. And I think you need to say to this bridezilla, hey, look, this because I love you and I'm your friend. I feel like you are demanding a bit much of me and those around you. I am telling you this because I am your friend and I care about you. I feel like I've been trying to contribute and you don't like anything that I am willing to contribute. So I want to support you and be there for you on your beautiful day, but I don't just want to take orders from you. So either we learn to work together on this, or you may have to have somebody else do it because I can't. I don't want to not enjoy your big day. And what this is making me do is not enjoy your big day. And also, if I'm not enjoying it, then I can't share it with you. And then you're not going to have the full enjoyment of your day.
Because I suspect that this bride, I will call her Lucinda,
I like that. Yeah.
She's looking for a party. She wants to have a party.
Yeah.
She's getting married, but she wants to have a party.
She wants to have a party. Yeah.
She's clearly got very defined ways of how she wants that to look.
Yeah.
Lucinda does.
Maybe she should just hire a wedding planner or someone to plan. You know what I mean? Someone that you are not staff. That's what she needs to realize. You're not staff. I hate it when brides think that like their best friends all of a sudden just work for them. But again, I think that's the danger in thinking that your wedding is going to be the one big day that you have to celebrate you. I don't think that. I think life is about celebrating you.
Every day is a celebration of you.
Yeah, I truly believe it. And so the wedding is one of many celebrations of you. But I think she needs to learn you're not staff. You don't take orders. You're doing
Don't be
this.
bossed around.
Yeah, you're doing this because you love her, but this is making you have a hard time loving her. And I think by saying this again to her, I know it's a lot, but by saying this to her, you are doing her a big favor, even if she doesn't see that right now. Really, you are, because you're holding up a mirror. Because sometimes maybe these girls are great, and then the wedding comes, and that's what turns them into a bit of a monster. I'm sure you're not a total monster, but you know what I mean. And so I mean, sometimes drawing awareness to that is good for a person. And if she loses her mind and is like, "Fine, you're not my friend," then you know what, you've done yourself a favor.
You clearly dodged a bullet there. So
you really have, Lily.
Hayley Ellis, have you ever been a bridesmaid?
I have, and what you want to do is just be a really awful bridesmaid so they don't ask you to do anything.
Yeah.
Work for me, guys. Work for me. Thanks, producer Will.
Thank
You
you.
are listening to the Hayley and Allyson show this morning here live on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your device. Get involved with the show. Let us know where you are in the world. Let us know why you are up at this hour, because if you're in the US, it's still very, very early. The command to give to your device if you're watching on an Echo show is the word say, or you can go to backchannel.tv if you're listening on an audio-only Echo and get in touch with us that way. Dead easy. But coming up in the next hour of the show, Allyson, do the background jingle.
Dun, dun, dun,
Coming up is the true or false game where myself and Allyson get very, very competitive. If you're watching on an Echo show, I don't know what she is doing or what that movement is. We're going to be talking about Christmas traditions in the UK that are different to Christmas traditions in the US and Canada, because that's where Allyson is from. She barely mentions it every 10 minutes.
88 Olympic Games.
She goes. We're going to be doing our advent calendar. Which celebrity is behind our advent calendar door today? You will be guessing. And for that, you can win your own song from Allyson June Smith. And we end the show on a fun fact you can take away and tell your friends. That's all coming up on the Hayley and Allyson show in the next hour.
Nice.
Oh.
That
Brilliant.
it was a sudden ending.
Yeah,
Although
really
Hayley just
sudden.
started to groove, and I'm sorry I cut you off there. You were just starting to it went from an annoying tune in your head to something that was almost catchy, I'd say. I saw it in your eye.
Yeah, catching. That's
or is that
it
the sleep? That's the sleep in her eye, everyone. I thought it was
been a
my
long
music.
weekend. It's been a long weekend. Allyson June Smith there, a woman of many talents. She can blend into the background.
And when I figure them out.
It's true or false time, Ali.
Woo! I'm pretty excited. Look, we love true and false here. What Hayley has taught me is how to be a bit more competitive. Hayley's teaching me a competitive edge. I actually was working with a mutual friend of ours last night at a comedy show, and I was describing to them Hayley's competitiveness and how true and false has become a real serious thing between the two of us, and how I praised Hayley last week because she allotted me a point when I know she didn't want to give it to me, and so I let her win the game that day as a good for you, Hayley. So, but
she's
no
a very
more
responsible adult.
I'm back in. It's a start of a fresh week, and I'm going into it competitive, Hayley. I'm trying to win. Okay. It even feels weird saying that. You
can't even say the sentence win. But yes, it is a new day. We are going to be playing competitive, true or false competitive, because I make it that way. Who will reign supreme today? At the end of the week, we will crown one of us the winner, and the other person has to give them their week's wage.
Who will reign supreme?
It is the Squid Games of true or false. So if you know the answer to any of these true or false questions, or you want to make a guess, get involved. We listen to you. If you know the answer, we would sometimes change our minds if we think that you know. So you could be tricky trickster and give us the wrong ones. Who knows? But the command to give to your device if you're watching is the word say, or go to backchannel.tv if you are on an audio only Echo and want to get involved with the game. Would you like to go first or second, Allyson?
Oh, you know what? I'll go first. Monday morning, let's start it off. You go ahead. Ask me. I will choose whether it is true or false.
True or false? Terry's chocolate orange. Now, that is a very popular treat here in the UK.
It is international. It is international.
Oh, is it? I did not know. Thank you, Allyson.
Yeah, no problem.
She's my voice of the international there. Terry's chocolate orange has 18 chocolate segments. 18 chocolate segments. But is that true? Or is it false? By the way, it is a chocolate-themed game, if you're wondering why.
We're into chocolates. Yeah. I'm literally trying to imagine right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Actually, I mean, this is great radio, Allyson, if you're just working out how many.
I think I'm going to say false. I think 18 is a lot. I think there's less. So I'm going to say that is a false answer. Terry's chocolate oranges has less than 18 segments. I'm going to say false.
Allyson has given the answer of false. Terry's chocolate orange has 18 chocolate segments. I can tell you, you're right, it is false. but not for the reason that you said. There are 20 chocolate segments, so there's more than 18.
Ooh, well, I stand corrected, but I'm still correct.
She's still
Excellent.
correct.
There we
Write
go.
yourself a point, Allyson. Let's.
Point number uno. Numero uno for Allyson O. All right, Hayley.
Oh, no, she didn't. She did.
I did. Happy Monday morning, everyone. All right, Hayley. Here we go.
Yes.
True or false? Chocolate themed. A tube of Smarties contains 8 different colored Smarties. So a tube of Smarties contains 8 different colored Smarties. Is that true or is it false?
Okay, here we go. We've got pink, we've got blue, we've got brown, we've got yellow.
Go for it. I'll let you do it. Yeah.
There's more than that, definitely. Green.
While she's thinking, a quick shout out to Doug. Good morning, Doug. You've joined us a lot. If you know how many colored Smarties.
People say, listen, this isn't gripping radio in the morning, me counting out the colours of the Smarties tube, but I beg to disagree.
I disagree. Yeah. So what are we thinking? A tube of Smarties contains 8 different colored Smarties. True or false?
I think it's 7 or 8. So yeah. Okay. True. I'm going to go true. I think that's about right, because the ones I've counted I've had about 7, and I think I'm missing some. So it's either 8 or more. But I'll go 8 because I'm struggling to think of more.
So
true. Yes. True. Yes. True.
Hey,
Final answer. True.
Banging way to start a Monday morning. You are absolutely correct. It is true. There are 8. The colors are red, orange, blue, green, yellow, pink, violet, and brown. There we go. I knew I'd miss violet was the one I couldn't think of. There we go. We are playing true or false here on the Hayley and Allyson show. Get involved. We're talking chocolate facts. This morning we are winning each, drawing now. We've got a point each. Allyson. Yeah.
Mars. Well-known Snickers chocolate peanut bar. So the Snickers bar was named after the family's pet dog. But is that true? Or is it false?
I feel like I'm connected to that story. I feel like I want that to be true. So I'm going to go with, true. I think Mars is the name of the family's pet dog.
Snickers is the name of the...
Mars well-known Snickers chocolate peanut butter bar was named after the... okay.
So
the Snickers bar.
So is there a dog called Snickers?
Yeah, I'm still saying true. I'm still into that. I say 100% true. I am going true. If anyone knows, please get involved. But my instincts say true. I'm going true.
Well, Allyson, I can let you know that you are absolutely incorrect, because it was named after the horse. It's the horse. They had a pet horse called Snickers. So it's a bit of a tricky trickster question. That.
It is a tricky trickster. That's all right. I mean, I still love I like the story behind it. Sad.
Can I say, I heard a great dog name in the park the other day. So I've got a dog called Kevin. Allison's got a dog called Bear. But in the park the other day, I heard a woman shouting out the name Hero to her dog. Bold claim, innit? Hero.
That's a brilliant name for a dog. Oh, that's good, Hayley. That is good. So, and there is a chocolate bar named Hero, isn't there? In the UK, I think we have Heroes, don't we?
Yeah, there's chocolates called Heroes. There's like a box of them, but they Cadbury's Heroes. Thanks, Allyson. You got false. Write that down, please. 0 points for Allyson.
Don't worry. I didn't write down a point, Hayley. Don't worry. No, it's great. All right, let's keep this going. Hayley.
Yes.
Mont Blanc. Blank, I say, but Blanc, I think is how some people say it, is the famous mountain on the logo of the Toblerone bar. Mont Blanc is the famous mountain on the logo of the Toblerone bar. Is that true or is it false?
I think it's false, because it's the Swiss Alps, isn't it? Is that Mont Blanc a Swiss Alp?
I am not going to answer either way, only because I do not know for sure.
If you're watching an Echo show, that was an Al Pacino impression. Was it Al Pacino? No, Robert De Niro. I
I
don't know. Is it? I don't know, Allyson, and I really need to win this game today because it's Monday and I don't like losing on a Monday. If you know the answer, can you let us know? The command to give to your device if you are watching on an Echo show is the word say, or go to backchannel.tv on your phone if you're on an audio-only Echo. I'm going to say false. I've got a feeling.
Don't mess it up, because
It's
losing on a Monday always gets you down.
She's
Yes.
quite correct. It does. I'm a very bad loser. No, I'm sure it's Switzerland. It's at Alp in Switzerland because that's where the chocolate is from. Oh, so much pressure for no
There is.
reward.
There is.
So much pressure. I'm
The
going to
reward of
go.
being
I think that's
right, yeah.
false. I think it's false. I think it's false.
Okay.
I'm going
You are
false.
going with false. And Hayley,
Yeah.
you are correct, sister. It is false. Good
Where's it
on the
from?
instinct.
Toblerone.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
The Matterhorn is featured on the bar of Toblerone.
Switzerland. It is produced in Switzerland. I just googled it. I knew
Yep.
it was.
And it is the
knew it was,
Matterhorn that is featured on the bar of Toblerone. So well done, Hayley. You trusted your chocolate instincts,
Thank
you
you.
were correct. You will
I
be
do-
rewarded with a Toblerone bar.
Do you know what? I do love a Toblerone, but very hard to eat, very thick.
Very hard.
Doesn't
Very
do good
hard.
for your teeth, I tell you that.
Even if you
but if
leave
you-
it out to warm up, it's still like
Mm.
they're incredibly hard.
Yeah.
I think it's to slow you down. It's to slow you down. But you know what, Toblerone? Nothing can slow us down when it comes to eating chocolate.
Do you know what they look like? Those things that police officers throw in the middle of the road to stop tires from, like, no, they burst the tires.
It would probably work just as well,
would.
to be honest with you. It's
Use
very
a
tough
Toblerone.
chocolate.
Yeah, and then you can eat that afterwards. But if you want to send us any for free, please get in touch.
By all means,
Command
we'll
to give
take
to your
it.
device is the word say. The only offers I've ever had, and I can't say what they were, but like a men. So I've been asked to sponsor 2 things now via my Instagram, and one is a men's grooming product. So that was flattering day. That was a real flattering day for me. We'll send you some men's grooming products if you want to say them on your Instagram. Well, no, thank you. But there we go. But I do. What a great shave I've got on my face this morning, Allyson.
It's clean as a whistle. You know what I mean? Not a hair in sight, Hayley.
And that's thanks to Dave's Blades. No, I'm joking. It's not. Wasn't them. I've just made that up. Imagine buying a product called Dave's Blades. Anyway, we are playing competitive true or false. Get involved with the show. Allyson, your question. The famous Swiss firm Nestle didn't start out, well, last we say about them, the famous Swiss firm Nestle didn't start out as a chocolate company at all. But is that true or is it false?
I'm going to say true.
Oh, she's straight in there.
I'm jumping right away. I'm just going true. I think it's true. I think it started out as a different thing and went to chocolate eventually. That's what I'm saying.
Allyson, have you got a train to catch? Because you were very quick. True. Let's wrap this up. I feel like you're getting impatient.
I just feel true in my gut. I just want to go with true. I believe that Nestle did not start out as a chocolate company. I don't know what company it started out with, so I'm not going to try and give background. I'm not going to create my own background theories this time. I'm just going true, Hayley. True.
Okay, Allyson, I can tell you, you're absolutely correct. They originally made a form of instant milk.
Yes. See, I knew there was something. I believe there was like formula or something. I thought it was, baby food. So, okay. I'm very pleased with myself right now. I'm very pleased, everyone. I don't even care if I win the game. I won that question. That's all it takes.
She's getting very angry, isn't she? I think someone needs her coffee this morning. True. Let's move it on.
You know what it is? It's that I haven't had tea today, Hayley. I've been strictly on coffee. This is what happens when I'm on the coffee.
She gets very irritable, people. But stick with us till 8 a.m. Let's see how she melts quickly. We are playing true or false. One more question then, Ali. What have you got for me?
Okay, so this will be this is the tiebreaker. This is the maker to break it. We're both on 2-2. Here we go. The world's biggest producer of coca is Brazil in South Africa. So the world's biggest producer of coca is Brazil in South Africa. Is that true or is it false?
Well, they're known for the coffee beans. Is a coffee bean the same as a chocolate bean?
Cacao bean?
I know nothing, Allyson. And when my child, she's nearly 2, is going to start asking me questions about the world, I'm just going to be like, is it? I don't know.
Google.
Ask your device.
Ask your device. Let's get on Backchannel. Just say to the device, say. Yeah.
Why is the world round, Mum? I don't know. Ask device. Okay. Yes. Only because of the coffee thing. Yes, I'm going to say yes.
I like it. You were pretty. You made a decision. And
Producer Will said it's meant to. The question is incorrect. Brilliant. Thanks, Producer Will. He said the world's biggest producer of cocoa is South America. Brazil in South America.
Well, I say for this, we need to give you a new question. I think new question needs to be had. Hey, new question, Hayley. What do you think? Or no? You want to answer it still? You want to answer it?
Okay, let's do a new question.
Let's do new question. I say new question because my brain's already scattered. So
it's
let's do a new question.
I should have known that Brazil wasn't in there anyway. Anyway, yes, go on. Thank you.
Let's go.
Please.
Let's go to this. The company that made the first chocolate bar is still making chocolate today. So the company that made the very first chocolate bar ever is still making chocolate today. Is that true or is that false, Hayley?
I mean, I'm going to go false because I can't imagine it. Radio silence there from Allyson. This means that. Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were thinking it out. I thought you were discussing your mind process.
Allyson. Yeah. No. Just blank airs. Really good.
Your final answer is what? Give me the final. Say it, and then I can.
False. Is it false?
Well, Hayley, I can tell you. It is true. I'm sorry to tell you that. Cadbury's made the first bar of chocolate in the 1840s and are still in business today.
Livid. Absolutely livid. And would I have got the other question right? Probably.
What were you going to say? What was the answer for the other one? What did you say?
It doesn't matter now, Allyson. I've moved on. I've got over it. That's fine. You give yourself a point. Absolutely fine if you want to.
No, I don't get a point because you got it wrong.
Have we drawn now? Okay.
We've drawn. Are you happy with the draw?
I'm happy with the draw.
Great.
That was true or false. Half of that, if you've listened to that, was just us arguing with each other. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Hayley and Allyson show here on Backchannel this morning. Get involved with the show. The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning within reason, please. It's a breakfast show. Let's keep it suitable. Also, if you are on a audio-only device, you can go to backchannel.tv on your phone. Dead easy to get involved with the chat. Because otherwise it's just me and Allyson arguing for another hour.
But in a loving manner, we discuss. We have healthy debates. Healthy debates. Yeah.
That's what my parents said before their divorce. We discuss. That's what we do. We discuss. We are talking Christmas today in this next segment of the show because in the UK and the US and maybe Canada, which is where Alyson's from, did you know she very rarely mentions it at every opportunity, but Christmas traditions are very, very different. So let's see if these Christmas traditions are similar. So Christmas traditions is a word that I'm struggling to say. But in the UK, we like our Christmas adverts. So every year we get excited and we wait, and there's certain retailers that we look forward to their adverts coming out. You know it's Christmas when a shop called John Lewis release their Christmas advert because they always have like a big name singing the Christmas song. It's always a version of an old classic. It's always a beautiful advert that makes you cry. It's like a real big deal advert at Christmas time in the UK. Is that similar in Canada, North America?
You know, I'm sure, look, we enjoy a Christmas advert. We know they're all going to come out, but I don't think we there's not like, Sears or Hudson's Bay has released their, I don't remember that so much. I remember definitely seeing, we enjoy our Christmas adverts, but it's not like here where it's like, it's not Christmas until that department store puts out their commercial. So it may have changed, but that's what I remember. Lots of
what I would say though is whenever I've been in the US commercials are great all year round. Like they're so funny. Like your adverts really genuinely make me laugh when I go to the US or whatever. I've not been to Canada personally. Alyson's never invited me, but The adverts always make me laugh, whereas our adverts would just look forward to them at Christmas. We're like, we just want them at Christmas. We just want them at Christmas.
I think the adverts that people would look forward to in the States anyway, the year is a Super Bowl adverts when the Super Bowl is on, because they pay a great amount of money to put advert, because it's the most amount of people watching. Like there's more people watching the Super Bowl game. And so every year people look forward to the Super Bowl adverts. That's the commercials. That's when I would say it's a big thing. But here, yeah, definitely Christmas adverts. Yeah.
And what I love about the US adverts as well is the disclaimers on the end are just the same length as the amount on the advert. Yeah. So it's like, get this medication that's like, may cause bleeding from the eyes. And you're like, oh my days. I wasn't expecting that for glasses. But yes, we're talking Christmas traditions in the UK. If you are listening in the US and you have a specific Christmas tradition, let us know. Because over here in the UK, we have very niche ones, such as donning an ugly Christmas jumper at every event. So a lot of the nights out, and myself and Allyson are stand-up comedians, jobbing stand-up comedians. We do the circuit, and I noticed that at the weekend, lots of people out in ugly sweaters, Christmas sweaters. It's a thing. We have nights out here where you wear purposefully the most hideous Christmas jumper you can find. You put that on a night out and you win like prizes. Is that a thing in Canada?
Yeah, I think people do that as well. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's caught on over the years. I mean, here, again, it is very much like you don't go through Christmas without getting a Christmas sweater, your Christmas jumper. But in Canada and the United States, I picked up a lot. I think people are really getting into like wearing Christmas gear, clothing. So yeah, I would say it's a different thing, because here you couldn't imagine going into a Christmas season without a Christmas jumper. Back home you could, but I think people are really jumping on the bandwagon of wanting to have a Christmas piece of clothing, something that lights up, something that jingles, something that sings a Christmassy song. So yeah, I think we're getting there. Yeah.
But we do have some odd traditions in the UK that don't translate to like a North America or the US, in that we go to things called pantomimes every year. I don't think they're a thing, are they?
Absolutely not. A pantomime,
No.
I had never known what it was until I came here. Yeah.
Okay, so in sort of, I'll explain it really basically. Pantomime is usually where our lower list of celebrities, sometimes you get a big name, but lower list celebrities, they perform like a really bad play.
A fairy tale, usually.
A fairy tale, yeah. So it would be like fairy tales like Jack and the Beanstalk. I don't know if that's a story over there. Or Cinderella. But performed by like ex-soap stars. And they're very, very bad, but in a good way.
Yeah,
very
it's
cheesy, very camp.
Involvement. People get involved, so there's a lot of like yelling. Like the audience knows at certain times, maybe there'll be like the bad guy or a creepy monster behind the main character, and the kids will be like, "He's behind you," and there's just certain tropes that you do throughout and it's like the Rocky Horror Picture for kids and parents. So everyone gets involved. They know certain time, and it's very magical, and it is a wonderful thing. I was very blessed. 2 years ago, I got to be in a panto, which was phenomenal. Yeah.
Which panto were you in?
I was in Preston, which is about an hour outside of Manchester. We were in the Guildhall, and we were Cinderella, and I was the fairy godmother.
Oh, I bet you were a brilliant fairy godmother, Allyson.
It was so fun. And the funnest part for me is that there's always a cast of kids, right? There's always kids involved as well. Usually dance studios, right? They'll have like, I had an army of fairies, basically. So I was, the fairy godmother, and then I had all these little fairies. And so it was all these like adorable, cute little kids dressed up in fairy costumes. And because it was my first panto, and at this point, my only panto, if there's any panto bookers out there, I really enjoyed myself. So
the command to give to your devices a word say, followed by how much we done.
Exactly. So I got all my little fairies. I got them all pins made that had fairy wings. And I basically presented them each with their own set of wings and told them that after being a fairy in this production, that now they're ready to take on any challenges in life. And whenever life gets tough, just think about the fairy godmother and their wings, and that will help to fly them through all of life's problems. And it's so crazy. One of the moms, I saw at a gig about 3 weeks ago and was like, I just want you to know my daughter was one of the fairies, and she still has her pin up in her bedroom. And she thinks you made it so special. So it's a really magical thing for kids being involved with it, seeing it. Pantos are spectacular. Yeah.
It is a magical thing. But, I worry for her when she's older and she's trying to use those wings to pay a mortgage. And she's like, Allyson told me these would work.
My fairy godmother promised me this.
She promised me. You promised me. We're talking UK versus US Christmas traditions. And in the UK, as our dessert, we have something which is not that tasty, but we have a Christmas pudding. It's not a US thing. Christmas pudding is basically sort of like it's a boiled cake made with dried fruit, soaked in alcohol, and they often serve it on fire. Now, that sounds absolutely mental if you're listening to it and you have never seen one. They're not that nice, actually. They used to hide, I think in the olden days, like hide money in it. So it was like a quarter or whatever it is. And if you got that piece, it was like your lucky part of the pudding. And you had a broken tooth, but you got money. But yeah, Christmas pudding's a big thing. What do you usually have for dessert, Ali?
Ooh, at Christmas time, what would be the desserts? I mean, there's always going to be the Christmas pudding is very much fruit cake. There's always going to be fruit cake around, right? We always have fruit cake, and Christmas pudding is very similar to a fruit cake, a bit more dense, a bit more, but yeah, there's always fruit cake. Nobody really eats the fruit cake. I would say people usually fill up so much on like Christmas cookies. That's a big thing in North America. In fact, there's Christmas cookie exchanges where like you'll bake like 24 cookies. You'll meet up at a party and do Christmas cookie exchanges. So everyone trades. So you get different types of Christmas cookies.
Oh, I would love that.
Oh, it's really fun. It's really fun. And then a lot of like squares, like lemon squares or date squares. A lot of people make like kind of those dessert things. So I'd say those are the main desserts. Because it's for my family anyway, dessert always at the end. It just depended on what was on sale at the store. I'm not gonna lie. My mom would be like, this year we're having angel food cake. All right, great.
This year we're having roast beef.
I would be fine with that, to be honest with you, because I have more savings. Yeah, exactly.
I was looking at an article on insider.com, which is listing the differences between UK and US Christmases and what we have in the UK you don't have in the US. Although Allyson is Canadian, if you haven't listened, because she hasn't mentioned it in the last 5 minutes. But in the UK, apparently it's considered bad luck to keep your decorations up for more than 12 days after Christmas. I mean, my decorations have been up since last year, I'm not going to lie, some of them.
My dad too. He just keeps the lights up. He's like, they're hard to put up. I just leave them around the window.
We have them up all year round. Quite the festive, but yes, it's bad luck. We're quite a superstitious nation in the UK, and it's tradition to take down your tree and decorations 12 days after Christmas to avoid bad luck in the new year. That might explain my career.
What are you
talking
about?
It's all down to the lights, people.
It's on fire. It's on fire. Your career's on fire.
If you have a Christmas tradition you would like to share with us, let us know what it is. It could be something just unique to your family, like Alyson's mum buying discounted food. So let us know. The command to give to your device if you are watching us on an Echo show is the word say, or if you are listening on an audio only Echo, if you go to backchannel.tv on your phone, you can interact with us that way. You can type it in and get involved with the show. We love to hear from you, so do get involved. We are here until 8 a.m. this morning. After us, we have shows here all day, Allyson, on Backchannel, because Liv Harrison is next with her show, 8 till 10, the Live Everyday Show. 12 till 2, it's the Anthony Davis Show. And at 2 till 4, Hal Rudnick is here with your pal Hal. So get involved. We've got shows all day. You can drop in and out. You can get involved at any point. Backchannel is the only place to listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your device. So do so, because we love to hear from you. But coming up in the next section of the show is our Advent calendar. Now, we are doing a virtual Advent calendar here on the Hayley and Allyson show. Every day, Monday to Friday, when we do the show, behind our virtual Advent calendar door is a celebrity. Not actually there. We can't afford them. But virtually, they are there.
Mm-hmm.
They are there. But who is the celebrity today? We're going to give you a series of 10 clues. We would love you to make a guess. If you guess correctly, you will win a personalised song from Allyson June Smith. You get to tell her what the song's going to be about. Keep it clean. It's breakfast radio. So if you win, you can tell Allyson what the subject of the song will be about. We might even put your name in it. Who knows? But we're going to give you 10 clues about who the celebrity is. Make your guess whenever you like. The command to give to your device is the word say, or go to backchannel.tv. You can do that way. At the end, when we find out who the celebrity is, we want you to take the first initial of their name, because producer Will's done a very fun Christmas game. Throughout this whole Advent calendar period, we've been giving you celebrities, and we want you to take the first initial of their name, and throughout the end of the Christmas period, you'll have a load of initials that when you mumble them up? That's not
jumble
a word, is
them
it?
up. Jumble them
Jumble
up.
them up.
Yep.
Oh, good morning. It's Monday. When you jumble them up, it will spell a Christmas word. I've explained that so badly, it'll be easier to crack the Da Vinci Code. So far, we've had the celebrities. Rihanna, so that's the letter R. If you haven't got these initials already, get a pen, write them down now. The initial R for Rihanna. Then we've had Adam Levine, initial A. Luke Evans, initial L. Dan Levy, initial D. And Nicki Minaj, initial N. Uma Thurman, initial U. Harry Styles, initial H. And today's celebrity we will be revealing shortly, or you will be if you can guess correctly. So I'll give you 2 clues and we'll let you have a little guess. 3 clues, actually, then we'll let you have a little guess. Then Allyson will give you
You're going 3 out of the gate. You're feeling generous today. You want people to
producer
guess.
said it's 3 words that the conundrum will spell out. So there you go. So this celebrity.
That's the first time we learned that. That's the first time we've learned this, that it's a 3-word Christmassy thing. Okay, I'll be quiet.
Not today, though. Just the initials we give you at the end of.
Yeah.
We're making this more complex than what it actually is. So this celebrity for today. No, that's my fault. This celebrity for today. They were born in England in 1974. Who is it?
I was a young 32 in 1974.
She was a young 32. Born in England in 1974. Clue number 2. This celebrity, she won an Oscar the first time she was ever nominated. How unreal is that?
What a queen. What a queen.
She won an Oscar the first time she was nominated. And clue number 3, and then you can get your guesses in if you think you know. As a job hunting graduate, she was told by careers advice software that she would make an ideal HGV driver. That's the drivers of the big trucks here. She said, because I've got 100% spatial awareness, I'll be able to get them into tight parking spots. But we're glad she never became a HGV driver, because otherwise we wouldn't get the Oscar-nominated films she was in. So she's born in England, 1974. She won an Oscar the first time she was nominated for an Oscar. And when she was spoke to a careers advisor, they told her she should become a HGV driver. She'd be great for that because of her spatial awareness. But who is the celebrity? If you want to make a guess, get in there now with your guess. The command to give to your device is the word say if you're watching on an Echo show and can see us this morning. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, head to backchannel.tv and you can type your answer in there. Get your guesses in, please.
Yes.
Allie, should we do some more clues?
I would love some more clues, Hayley. Should I read a couple? Here we go. So, clue. I'll give you a couple clues. I'll give you 2. So, she was working as a cleaner when she realized she wanted to be an actor. It was cleaning that made her realize she wanted to be an actor. She is known for The Favorite. There we go. So she realized she wanted to be an actor when she was a cleaner, known for The Favorite. Let's do one more. And her husband stole toilet roll from Buckingham Palace.
Oh,
as
no, he
would
didn't.
I, if I ever got into Buckingham Palace. So don't invite me, Elizabeth, because I will take your TP.
I bet it's really soft. I bet they spend the money on the, quilted toilet paper.
Oh, it's 7-ply with gold lining. I mean, it's beautiful, right? They wouldn't know. They don't even know what 3-ply is. They're like, oh, that's so cheap. But yeah, so I mean, that's pretty amazing. I love that her husband stole roll from Buckingham Palace, because my boyfriend would probably do that as well. Yeah, Will.
I think he would. It's producer Will. Will, have you got any thoughts?
No, I'm just trying to think about. Thanks, Hayley. I'm just trying to think about the things that I've stole.
Oh, yeah. What
steal.
have you? I knew a lot of comedians that would always take toilet paper from hotels. Certainly not me. I only take slippers, and I got 2 pairs here.
Slippers?
Taking
Yeah,
them.
my mum's my parents have had their carpet redone at home, and so now every time you go and visit, you have to wear slippers, and they're all hotel slippers.
Yeah,
Have you seen it?
it's a nice thing to offer your guest. Oh, would you like a fresh pair of slip? I keep a big thing by the front door, and when someone comes in, I'll be like, "Here you go," because sometimes your feet get cold. Sometimes,
Yeah, I'm not a massive slippers person. I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just a socks kind of guy. Because I can't cook in slippers.
Whoa. Okay, wait. Why can't you cook in slippers?
It just doesn't feel right. I can only cook in a t-shirt. Like I can't wear a hoodie and like socks. I can't cook in a hoodie, and I can't cook in.
You need to be one with the earth while you're cooking.
I have to feel a need to be more
connection.
open. Yeah, and have a better connection to these things. Okay, yeah, nice.
There we go.
That
was good.
No, I don't know. I'm not a big thief. I'm not trying to admit that I've stolen a bunch of things. I'm just trying to think of if I've stolen anything interesting. Like toilet paper from Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I only steal, and it's not stealing. I take all that I can from hotels when I stay in them. That's the way I'm phrasing it.
It's like the episode of Friends where Ross explains. Have you seen it? Where Ross explains the things that are like yours to take with you and the things that belong to the hotel.
Yeah, like anything that you can fit in your bag. No, I'm kidding.
Sure.
I do so slippers. I'll do slippers if they have good, because some hotels will give you nice cookies or packets of hot chocolate.
Yeah.
I will take quality ones of those. I don't take all. I don't do the, instant coffee, instant tea, because you get that anywhere. So I take any quality sort of thing like that. Also, okay, I'm going to get judged, but if there's a buffet breakfast, which often there are at hotels, I will make sandwiches for later and sneak them out and take sandwiches for later.
That's amazing. No, I love that. That's resourceful.
Yeah,
that's great.
You. Yeah.
When I stayed in the town of Bath this summer, and their complimentary bottles of water that they had in the hotel room were called bath water. So I saw that and took it with me.
All the bath water I can. Yeah.
All the bath water I can get.
That's
Thanks,
great.
Will. We are playing Guess the Celebrity. Which celebrity is behind our virtual advent calendar door today? Just to go over the clues, they were born in England in 1974 when Allyson was a young 602. Just a little joke between friends. Just a little joke. She won an Oscar the first time she was ever nominated, which, I mean, what an accolade. When she was job hunting, a careers advisor told her she'd make a great HGV driver. And she was working as a cleaner when she realised she wanted to be an actor. She is known for the film The Favourite. Massive clue. Come on, get your guesses in. If you know already, the command to give to your device is the word say. If you are watching us on an Echo show, that's all you need to do. The name of your device, I can't say it because she starts going off in other people's homes. Followed by the word say, followed by your guess. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. You can type your answer in there, get involved with the show. Her husband stole toilet roll from Buckingham Palace. She is known for Peep Show, which was a huge, massive success comedy show here in the UK. Her dog is called Alfred Lord Waggison.
Oh, I love that.
It's cute, isn't it?
Yes.
And it's a reference to the British poet Alfred Lord Tennyson. But who is the celebrity? Get your guesses in to win a Christmas-based song from our lovely Allyson June Smith. The show ends today, by the way, at 8 a.m. and that song will last precisely the amount of time we have left.
So, let's just keep talking.
Let's just keep talking. The more we talk, the less Allyson has to fill by singing a Christmas-based song. Any more clues, Ali?
Yes, she performed a voiceover for for Andrex, "Be Kind to Your Behind" adverts in 2013. So Andrex over here is a type of loo roll or wet wipes, basically, for the same purpose. I did ask if I could get paid in puppies because they have puppies in the advert. So cute. So she did ask if she could get paid in puppies. Good question. They said no was the answer. So she performed the voiceover for Andrex, and she is known for the TV show Broadchurch. Everyone, Broadchurch.
Big show in the UK, not so much the US. A lot of people do watch BBC America though, which probably been on over there.
Same with Peep Show. I think Peep Show is a big UK. I'm sure there are some American viewers and North American viewers, but yeah, these are big shows over here. Yeah.
Big shows, but who is the celebrity? She's won an Oscar. She was in The Favourite. Come on, piece the clues together. We couldn't make it any easier, and we have tried. The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess, or go to backchannel.tv. You can type your guess in there. Couple more minutes, and we will be revealing who the celebrity is behind our advent calendar door. Incidentally, Allyson June Smith bought me a Pringles advent calendar. Really good, Ali.
Thank you. I got you Pringles and I got Will chocolates. Remember the other day we were talking and I was like, so what do you love? Do you like crisps more than chocolate? And I did it on air, everyone. That's how sneaky I was. So they thought I was filling time, but I wasn't. I was doing Christmas present research.
Yep. So today's crisps were ready salted, plain original Pringles this morning.
Which you like. You do like a ready
salted. I love them all.
Don't you?
I love them all, Allyson. Anything that stacks weight on me, I like to eat. Which is the celebrity? 2 more minutes to get your guesses in. Then we will reveal who the celebrity is. As I say, we've been collecting initials from our celebrities every day behind the advent calendar door. We have given you a celebrity. We have asked you to take their first initial of their name. And by the end of the December period, all those initials, when you jumble them up, will spell 3 different Christmas words. But what will they be? Just to recap, if you've got a pencil or a pen now, write these down. Our initials so far are R, A, L, D, N, U, H. Sounds like the worst cheerleader ever. What does it spell? We don't know yet.
We don't know yet. We don't have all the letters, so we're not.
We don't have all the letters. What does it spell? No idea. Allyson, shall we reveal the celebrity, who it is, before?
I think we should, because let's just let them know. Hayley, our wonderful celebrity today, known for Peep Show, Broadchurch. She was a voiceover of Andrex. Her husband stole toilet roll from Buckingham Palace. She's no favorite. She was working as a cleaner when she realized she wanted to be an actor. Is dun-da-da-da.
Olivia Colman. That's our celebrity. Oh, it was brilliant. Olivia Colman. Loved that film, The Favourite. Thought she was fantastic in it. Really
I gave another little hint too when I was commenting, because I called her a queen.
Yes,
and didn't she play the queen in The Crown?
She did. Sneaky, everyone. But no one picked up on it.
No.
But there we go. Olivia Colman was our celebrity. Allyson, listen, it seems a shame to waste that Christmas song that someone could have won. So myself and Will, what we're going to do is we're going to give you 4 words to make a Christmas-based song. So Allyson, Christmas-based song, we'll use the word Olivia, because that was our celebrity today. Oh, by the way, if you write down the word initial O, you can add that to our letters.
Yeah.
Producer Will said toilet roll. It's 2 words, Will. Is that okay, Allyson?
It's hyphenated.
Okay, toilet roll.
Toilet roll, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
She is in Peep Show, so we'll have that.
Peep Show, okay.
And I tell you what, make it dead easy for you, Allyson. Mistletoe. Peep Show. Mistletoe.
So we're giving you rhyming couplets already.
I appreciate that, guys.
We're working out. If you've just joined us, we are making Allyson June Smith sing a Christmas song with a series of words that myself and producer Will have told her. The words so far, because our celebrity was Olivia Colman, she's got the word Olivia. She's got the word toilet roll, because Olivia Colman's husband admitted to stealing toilet roll from Buckingham Palace. We've got the words Peep Show and Mistletoe, because we thought we'd help her out, because let's be honest, otherwise this will drag on this segment. If you've got a word you would like Allyson to put in her song, let us know now, and she will do that. The command to give to your device, if you're watching us on an Echo show, is the word say. You say the name of your device. We can't say it because she starts talking to people in other houses. The word say, followed by the word you would like Allyson to sing about. And just keep it clean because it is a breakfast show this morning. Whatever you would like Allyson to sing about within reason. The command to give to your device is the word say, or you can hop on to backchannel.tv and type your word in there. We'll give you a few seconds just to get another word in while she starts padding the song out. Just to oh, sorry, go on,
if you could steal one thing from Buckingham Palace, Hayley, what would you steal?
A corgi dog. Yeah.
Cute. Good one.
They're gorgeous, aren't they? I love that the Queen loves dogs. It makes me really love them even more. And can you imagine
you've got common ground? You'd have something to talk about.
Yeah, that's the only thing we'd have to talk about. How much money have you got in the bank? Let's move on, Elizabeth. Let's move on from that. I love her.
Elizabeth.
Well, if she's me mate, I'd call her Lizzie, wouldn't I?
Okay, yeah.
But Kobe, hello, Kobe. He said hello this morning. Hi, Kobe.
Morning,
if you're listening and you would like Allyson to put a word in her Christmas song, Kobe, let us know what word you'd like Allyson to include in this
too late.
song.
No.
I'm halfway through the song. That you cannot
Kobe,
do that.
I can do this, Allyson, because we're friends. And I like to really annoy her of a morning. Kobe, if you have a word that you'd like Allyson to include in her song, let us know now before she finishes writing it. The command, as you know, Kobe, because you have got in touch to say hiya, is the word say, followed by the word you'd like in the song. We could just put the word hello in, but we're not going to, Kobe. We're going to give you a few seconds. Loads of songs called hello, isn't there? Lionel Richie, Adele. That's me done.
Yeah, keep going.
No, that's me.
Loads that, Hayley. Loads of songs.
I realised as I said it. There's two. There's two songs.
I bet there's more. Let's do a feature. Is that an interesting feature?
It is now. Producer Will. Look at Producer Will desperately trying to find content.
What can we do?
Is it a feature? Let us know.
Is it a feature? Let's play a game called Is It a Feature? Sorry.
Is it a feature? Allyson, if you want to put the word hello in there from Kobe, we'll go with that one. And you've got precisely 5 seconds, which is a real unreasonable amount of time to write a classic song.
You see all of these the Beatles, Freddie Mercury, everybody they wrote this song in one night. Dolly Parton, she turns them out in 20 minutes.
Didn't she write, there's a famous fact about Dolly Parton, she wrote I Will Always Love You and another song on the same day.
Yeah.
You know this fact, Dolly? Oh, here we go. Kobe said he wants the word baby in the song. So, Allyson, we do that?
Yeah, give me a minute, okay?
Yeah. No, you need to do this right now.
Yeah, Dolly, I can't remember which. It was another massive, huge hit song that she just wrote. I'm a big Dolly Parton fan, and she's she always writes them on the road, when she gets bored and stuff. That's
I Will Love You, I Will Always Will Love You, and Jolene on the same. I think it was an afternoon.
Imagine. And then you're just set then, aren't you? You write both of those, you don't need to do anything else.
Which is unreal. I mean, by the time that she'd wrote I Will Always Love You and Jolene, I hadn't even got up.
No.
I probably hadn't even done the dishes, but Dolly Parton banging out hits after hits after hits. There we go. Allyson, how are you getting on with this song?
Okay, we're going to give it a go. This one is a real reach. I want you to know, everyone. And I haven't even really
This one's a real reach.
This one's a real How dare you, Will? Okay.
Okay, Allyson, before we do, can we just remind everybody, thanks, Producer Will, of the words that you had to include in this song? So our celebrity was Olivia Colman, so we give Allyson the word Olivia. We give Allyson the word toilet roll because Olivia Colman's husband admitted to stealing toilet roll from Buckingham Palace. We give her the words mistletoe and peep show. I rhymed them for her because Olivia was in a TV show called Peep Show. And Kobe has got involved with the show and he said he wants you to use the word baby. So, Allyson.
Okay.
Take it away.
Gotta go the distance with me, everyone. Go the distance with me. I haven't really even found the tune yet. Here we go. Your hubby stole toilet roll, Olivia, but you don't worry, baby, we'll forgive ya. You were a star in Peep Show, but now you have more time to kiss your hubby under the mistletoe.
I mean, it was very convoluted, Allyson.
Yeah.
And you
Okay, here we go. Let me try. Your hubby stole toilet roll, Olivia, but don't worry, baby, we will forgive ya. You were a star in Peep Show, but now you have more time to kiss your hubby under the mistletoe. There we go.
It was a real stretch. I see what you meant there.
But I got in baby. I got in.
I mean, yeah, everyone can get those words in, Allyson, if they do a really long sentence. Your hubby was in mistletoe. Allyson, listen, she rose to the challenge. We appreciate it, Allyson. I mean, I say we, 4 people have dropped off online since that.
Yeah,
Oh, look, yeah,
Kobe. I got
yeah,
baby in. I got baby in, Kobe.
a few have blocked us, so that's always good. But that was the guest, the celebrity behind the advent calendar door here on the Hayley and Allyson show. Thank you for joining us today. If you have, we love to get involved in the show. So do so. If you've got anything to tell us before the end of the show, the command to give to your device is the word say. If you are watching us on an Echo show, or if you're listening on an audio only Echo, you can hop on to backchannel.tv and type your whatever you want to tell us in there. Within reason. We are a breakfast show, and some things we don't need to hear at 8 a.m.
No.
in the morning.
Or ever.
Or ever is a very good point. We like to sort of end the show on a fun fact or an interesting fact that you can take away, maybe tell your friends in the office if you want them to stop bothering you. It's always something that you can take away and tell someone else. Might come in useful in a pub quiz. It might never come in useful and just take up space in your head. But we like to end the show on a fun fact. And today's random fun fact is, Allyson, would you like to read this one?
I would love it. So today's random fun fact. The hottest spot. The hottest spot on the planet is in Libya. Everyone, Libya has the hottest spot on the planet. Specifically, the hottest spot ever recorded on Earth is El Azizia. I'm so sorry, Azizia. I can't.
If you know how to pronounce that name, get in touch. The command.
Azizia. El Azizia in Libya, where the temperature of 136 degrees Fahrenheit, 50 degrees Celsius, was recorded in September, on September 13th, 1922. God, I was a young 37. While hotter spots have likely occurred in other parts of the planet at other times, this is the most scorching temperature ever formally recorded by a weather station. Wow. Yeah, so 58 degrees Celsius, 136 degrees Fahrenheit, Libya.
I'm not sure if I trust them recording that in 1922, because can you imagine what equipment they had in 1922? It'd just be some woman walking out going, oh, it's hot.
Yeah,
oh, it's hot. I think it's about 58 degrees Celsius.
136 degrees in Fahrenheit. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you
I'm
there,
not sure
Hayley.
I trust that. But, I mean, I can't stand the heat. You can see, if you're watching on an Echo show, you can see how pale I am. Some of you are like, oh, I see Casper's doing a guest spot on the Hayley and Allyson show today. It's not, it's me.
It's the ghost of Hayley. It's the ghost of Hayley.
Very easy. Tell you a story, actually. When we went to LA, we went to Universal Studios, and it was one of their Halloween horror nights, right? And you can have a drink there. And I had one alcoholic beverage. Don't really drink much. I was having one alcoholic beverage and I was sick, right? And the reason I was sick was because I had sunstroke from being out walking around all day in the States. But they were like, thought it was because I'd had too many and were like treating me really badly. I was like, no, I've got sunstroke because I don't wear a hat. Yeah. But there you go. Don't know why I decided to tell you that live on air near on 8 a.m. But there you go. Not one. You catch the sun really well, don't you, Ellie?
I do all right. I'm not gonna lie. This is a little bit of a fake tanner that I use pretty regularly, everyone. So that's what's going on there.
Secrets are out now.
Fun fact. But yeah, no, I think now and again I catch the sun. Although to be fair with you, Hayley, I try to stay out of the sun. Yeah.
It's a little skincare fact for me there from Allyson Juice.
Yeah,
little skincare fact. But yeah, that's our fun fact of the day. The hottest spot on the planet, if you want to go there and sunbathe, is Libya. Put that on your holiday destinations if you want a good time. I mean, you'll have to go back to September the 13th, 1922, because that's when it was. But there we go. This has been the Hayley and Allyson show this morning. Allyson, what are you up to for the rest of the day?
Well, because I am in lovely Newcastle, in about an hour, I will be taking a train to go back home to Manchester. And then I will probably try to convince my boyfriend to order some takeaway because I don't feel like cooking tonight. It's probably my day. Also, we've had a new bed sent because I ordered the wrong size mattress, as we discussed last week. I do not have a super king size bed, as I have found out, but I do now have a super king size mattress, which means the new super king bed was delivered today. So
Can I just say, I follow Alyson's partner is a stand-up comedian as well, and I seen yesterday on his Instagram he was trying to assemble some furniture.
Bedside tables.
Badly, yeah. And he's just basically took a picture of it going, can I put it in the bin? He was like very frustrated that he couldn't put these tables together because you weren't
He
there
was
to offer
very
assistance.
angry at me. But they are completed. They look fantastic. So I can't wait to get home and see them. I love you, baby. Thank you for building tables. He is not listening. He's still in bed. But yeah, I'm very excited about that. That is my day. Hayley, what about you? What else is going on with you for today?
Well, before I tell you, Allyson, Kobe's got back in touch and said, we are going to do Christmas. You doing Christmas today, Kobe? Like a fake
Kobe,
Christmas?
that's
If you are,
fun.
happy fake Christmas for today. We used to do that at university when we couldn't all see each other. We'd do a little fake Christmas day and have a fake, well, real Christmas dinner, not fake. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? But yes, if that's what you mean, Kobe, I hope you have a lovely, lovely day.
Aw.
Today, I need to go and do some Christmas shopping, but I've got a small child and she gets bored going round the shop. So that's always fun.
Tell mommy
that's
she looks good
all.
in this. Tell mommy she looks good in this. Yeah.
No, please put that back. Please put that back, Mummy.
Put that
Can't afford that. Put that back. So I'm going to go and do a bit of Christmas shopping, get some wrapping paper, do some presents and things like that. But we will be back tomorrow at 6 a.m. Stick around because coming up after the show today, Liv Harrison is here with her show, Live Every Day. We have shows here all day on Backchannel. Following Liv is the Anthony Davis show. And then your pal Hal is here, Hal Rudnick, with his show later on in the day. Stick around for all those shows. Get involved. Thank you to everyone who's got involved today. Thank you, Kobe. I hope you have a lovely Christmas, if that's what you mean. You're doing it today. We hope you have a brilliant one. Producer will be back with us tomorrow as well, checking the facts and giving us information. He holds the show together, does our producer Will. He is the glue and a very soggy glue sandwich. I don't know what that means. Anyway, have a lovely rest of the day. Enjoy yourselves, and we will see you tomorrow, won't we, Allie?
We will. Have a great Monday, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Take care. Bye-bye.